She smell like daisies. Alright, boys. Upper day. You already know what time it is. It's like 1:20 a.m., 1:15 a.m. Sitting in the car, about to take a dry scoop of this raw bum essential pre. 200 milligrams of caffeine to the face. At least for right now, we're gonna start with one scoop. The scoop in question. What y'all think? What y'all think? How's that for a scoop? I think about all the time. Somewhere to climb it. This won't long as you around it. And they know the shit I wear. Alright, guys. I ended up driving to a gym like 30 minutes away, 25 minutes away. Like 2 cities over. Just because, to be honest, I was hopefully you guys watched my last video, right? Hopefully, I'm definitely gonna put that one out before this one. I'm yet to put it out though, but I talked about it a little bit in the last video. At this stage, 4 years in, at least for me personally, at this stage, it's becoming a lot harder to not get bored with the monotony of bodybuilding, right? Because I'm going to the gym, I'm doing the same movements, trying to progress them, trying to add reps, trying to add weight, trying to stick to the same movements just to make it easier to progress and easier to track my progression. But with that comes, monotony, a little bit of boredom. So what I like to do, just to give myself some novelty and, a little bit of excitement and spark that motivation again, right, is I like to go to different gyms. So I'll drive, 25 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes to a different gym just to give myself a different environment, maybe have access to some different machines. And for the most part, honestly, I'm doing, I'd say, 85% of the same things. I might change 1 or 2 movements. At minimum, I'm doing 70% of the same things, right? But just being able to come and have a different environment, see different people, see different machines, it does something for me. But honestly, there's science behind it. It's just the novelty of a new environment and being in a different place, because it does get monotonous, it does get boring, it does get repetitive. It is by nature bodybuilding, right? At least if you want to be a good one. But having that new environment, having a new surrounding, having different machines to my disposal, it just flips this light on in your mind, right? I know it does in mine, and it just goes, okay, well, I'm in a different place, right? I'm excited again. I'm excited to train. Even if I'm going to be doing mostly the same movements, and I might just change, one exercise for chest, one for back. I might just swap my incline barbell press for a machine press that's also, upper pec dominant. Or I might swap my low lat row or my lat row variation for a machine lat row, right, that I like. Or I'll swap my standing cable pullover for a pullover machine, right? And I'm still training, the same target muscles, the same tissues, So overall, I'm still getting a progression, right, and a response where I need it, where I know I should be getting it, but it adds a layer of excitement for me, you know. But anyways, the one scoop of free I took before driving here, honestly, it's not hitting. It's not, the stims are not hitting how I like them to hit. You know, I don't feel not quite euphoric, because caffeine alone, it doesn't really give you a euphoric feeling. But I don't feel, you know, like amped up, you know, wired. And that's personally how I like to feel. I did feel, you know, a slight boost in energy. It did make me feel a little bit better. And the fact that I was driving here knowing I was coming to a different gym, you know, this gym, I there's a chest press, flat Arsenal chest press, you know, plate loaded. I really like. I like to use the neutral grips on it, obviously, to still make it somewhat upper chest bias, but I don't get to use the machine often, right? So I like to come here and use it, and I really make my sets count with it, right? Because I don't get to use it often. I have to go out of... I feel like I was talking fast right there. No, I was talking fast. Maybe the pre was hitting. I don't know. I just feel like I have a lot of clarity in my mind, you know. And, you know, driving 25 minutes with nothing but music playing. Even with music playing, you know, I'm still able to just sit with my thoughts and think really clearly. And, you know, I was able to ground myself and just go, wow, like, okay, I'm going to this gym. You know, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with this chest press. I'm excited to use it. You know, my sets are going to go really well. And it was like, you know, I got some enjoyment out of the journey of driving here. But you guys didn't see, I just took a second scoop of pre. Just took a second scoop. Pre-workout's in. I had to put this in. Now, if you're not, even if you are 21, actually, I do not condone you use this. Might be 18 for your state where it's legal. For me, here in Texas, you got to be 21 to buy any nicotine products, tobacco products. If you don't already use these, you know, nicotine pouches, Zins, whatever you want to call them, don't start. I don't recommend that you start. This is what I do, but, you know, I'm not promoting this, you know. I do want to be a role model for you guys, but, you know, I'm going to be honest and upfront. I like taking these mostly during my workout and pre-workout. It's kind of hit or miss for me throughout the day. Honestly, I don't like the feeling most of the time, and I'll get Nick sick. But when I'm training, I feel like these help me get so much more dialed, and they almost work synergistically with my pre and just amplify my experience, you know. But don't take it purely for that sake. And if you're not already taking these, don't start, because they are addictive, right? So I don't want you guys to get addicted to something, right? And yeah, don't get addicted to something you don't have to get addicted to, you know. Anyways, we're about to head in, and I'll see you guys in the first movement. Alright, so we're in the Arsenal flat plate loaded chest press. Just that machine I was telling you guys I really like. Pretty similar to the hammer strength flat plate loaded bench press. I've used that machine. Both are great machines, but one for that last one right here. 2 plates, we're going for 4 reps. After that, we'll gauge the top sets. Alright. I think the most I've done on here is 3 plates. It's probably been like 2 months that I've been to the gym, don't use this machine at all. I felt pretty good, 2 plates. I think we're gonna go for 3. Just Hope for the best. Hopefully this goes my way. If we can get 6 reps, I'll be happy. Like I said, I haven't used this machine in a while. And it's a pretty heavy machine, honestly. But I'm feeling good. Feeling confident about how this is gonna go. Let's get this first set, guys. Leave a comment. How many reps you think I'm gonna do? Shooting for 8, but you know, let's just give it my all. Oh my God. Oh, that's no joke. All right, we're gonna have to drop down. Probably rep out 2.5. Cause that was stupid heavy. We got humbled by 3 plates. So we dropped down to 2.5. I'm gonna have to redeem myself for this set. Come on. Let's go. All right. That's all I had right there. But you know what? I'll take 6. It's better to have tried for 3 per side and failed, I think, than to just have gone to 2.5. Because I know I could do that. I've done that before. I'm gonna rest for a bit, and then we'll go for that second set. Then move on to next move I'm gonna do is gonna be the Arsenal incline fly. Change the angle. Let's get the second set right here. Come on. Fuck, that's heavy. Man. The hardest part about this machine and like the hammer flat plate loaded press is starting from a dead stop, right? That first rep is the absolute hardest to get up, and then once you get that one up, every rep after that is like 25% easier, but getting that first rep up from a desktop is super hard. I think that was 5 right there. That and the fact it's a neutral grip. If you know, you know. It's a lot easier to press from a pronated position than it is from a neutral grip because your elbow is more tucked. Versus pronated, your elbows can naturally get some more flare. But anyways, I'm gonna unrack these weights and then we'll do the fly. Arsenal plate loaded incline fly. At this point, it's become a staple in my upper day, my chest training. Oh, we got 80 pounds loaded up. So last one I'm gonna sit right here. Okay. I think last time we did this, we got up to 110. I think we got 8 on the first top sit, so I'm gonna load that up right now. And then hopefully be able to add a rep or 2. But if not, I'll be happy to maintain those 8 reps. But regardless, however many reps we get, my bad. What matters is that we push ourselves right and give it your all. Let's see how this looks. I don't think I've used this angle on this machine. Come on. Alright. That's all I got. We got 8 right there. I think last time I actually got 9. And instead of 8, I was thinking about 2 sessions ago. But those 8 I just did right there, that 8th rep, it took everything I had right there. There's no way I was doing another rep. Not by contracting my chest, at least. Maybe if I let myself cheat, you know, start using my biceps, start letting my hips rise. But at that point, I'm not even getting any more chest stimulus, you know? Second set. I honestly don't know what I did on the second set last time. My guess is 7. I didn't care to check either, but We're just gonna do as many as I can. Shoot for 9. The original goal. See if we can get on the second set. Come on. Yeah, that's it. I'm feeling this a ton right now. Honestly, it feels harder than it usually does. I don't know if it's from that press I just did, if I'm a little bit under recovered. It's probably both, to be honest. But let's move on to back, starting with lats.
same weight. So if we can match those 10 reps. Let's go. Fuck. Alright, my grip gave out right there, but decided to try something new. We're doing this hammer multi-row, but standing and unilateral lat bias. I've seen a lot of people do this before, but my first ever time doing this personally. It was pretty good actually. Even though it's my first time doing it, solid connection to the lats. But this is my first time ever doing it. It's kind of hard to gauge what our top set weight would be. Got 2.5 plates loaded up per side. Got the straps out. This is gonna be our first working set, but I'm also gonna use it to gauge what I can do comfortably on this movement. Okay. I think that was a pretty good set of 12. I feel pretty good. This is my second set on the right side. I didn't film the first one, nor my second set on that left side. But we got 12 on that second set, so goal here is to match 12 on the right side to the left. Let's go. Come on. How's that look? because it feels crazy pumped. Crazy wide, crazy thick. Alright. We're done with lats now. We're gonna move on to a T-bar row for traps and rhomboids. I'll see you guys on the last warm-up set of that. Last warm-up set right here. Got 3 plates on the T-bar. We did 1 for 12, 2 for 8. So we gotta do 4 right here. I'll see what we do for our working sets. We got 3.5 plates loaded up. What I want more than to lift as much as I can and show you guys how strong I am, right, is keep my chest on this chest pad, right? That's why it's there. And keep all the tension on my mid and upper back. So as soon as my chest starts to leave the pad more than I like, it says done. Come on. Come on, David. Come on. Let's get this shit. That's it. Fuck. But you see, we're able to keep our chest on the pad. Not start leaning back from my erectors. So that was a good set in my book. Alright. The second and final set right here. Same goal. Keep my chest on that chest pad. Squeeze that scapula. Keep tension in those rhomboids and traps. Let's go. That's it, you guys. Fuck. That's pretty good. Had to resist the urge to throw 4 plates on here, which I used to be able to do for a good set of 6 to 8, but since I don't do this consistently anymore, like I used to when I was able to do that, it's just gonna be my ego getting in the way. Doing 3 plates, 3.5 is a lot more productive for me right now. Last thing I'm doing for upper slash mid back. Doing this linear row. It's almost like the mega mass piece. It's got kind of a back pad for you to almost sit on, but still standing. Let's go. Man. Not too bad. Should be done with upper and mid back now. I'm gonna finish up with some abs. I'm gonna do reverse GHR crunches. This is probably my favorite ab exercise. Just so you can get a full range of motion, full stretch on the rectus abdominis. Plus, you could just chill here and decompress your spine. Doing the same shit. Do a final set. Relax those hips. Those are rectors. Come on. It's getting hard. One more. Oh, that's it. That's all I got. That's not bad considering it's literally been like a month since I do any direct core / ab work.